Oh, we've got a bit of rain coming down from the north. Hello, big beautiful world. Well, in light of the recent spate of choppers on the horizon and so on and so forth, and the love, I realised I'm remiss, and as you cats will know, I am absolutely crap at flying choppers, but I have had the Kamov for quite a long time, and in fact I got it when it first came out. So today we're taking this up. We're going to go for a run from Frog's Hollow down to Merimbula, one of my favourite parts in all the entire world. Shut me up, let's get flying. So we started on the runway. I will confess I had a bit of trouble starting it when I did shut it all down to restart it. So we're just going to take her up. This doesn't have a ramp from which to take off from anyway. That being said, there should be very little right anti-torque on this because it is counter-rotating prop, as you can see from above. Quite a terrifying prospect. Let's get flying. Governor up. Just shy of the full thing. Let's get going, shall we? Introducing gently. Letting it build. Collective relatively tight. A little bit of right anti-torque, so we're not freaking everybody out more than necessary. So this is Frog's Hollow. We're heading off down to the south. Beautiful little part of the world, as I said. This is one of my all-time favourite places because it's just lovely. A little go-kart track off to the left. Check this out. So you will notice, for the clever eye amongst you, the VSI is a bit cacked out. Actually, it seems to be working all right today. Is it? If we come off and let it rise, yeah, it doesn't follow us too carefully. So to our north is the town of Bega. Don't know if we're going to see it. It's a bit rainy up that way at the moment. Yeah, that's Bega off in the yonder under the rainbow. We're just going to head down south though. Cool. And this is actually a Blatt. I think it's on special at the moment. I'm not sure. It's is it Sky Pirate, the crew who did the little backpack thing? I forget who did it, but yeah, it's a lot of fun to get about it. I did it up in the Orkneys, I think, last time, somewhere around that mark. But we're just going to head south, follow the highway. So the Black Friday sales. The only thing I purchased, I guess I was hoping, to be honest, because I'm a real fanboy, as you cats will know, for the Red Wings crew. Oh, as it gets comfy. Cool. I was kind of hoping that the Zeppelin would be out by now. Red Wing Zeppelin. And God knows what I'm going to do when I get it. Hopefully it's going to come out with Lake Heath scenery as well, which would be lovely. Who knows? They'll most likely come out as two discrete units. So that was what I was looking forward to. I was also hoping, but it didn't transpire, that the Lexington would be on sale. Not that I particularly enjoy doing carrier landings, but if I'm going to have a carrier, I'd rather have the Sarah or the Lex or something like that to do it with. One of those old vintage World War II classics, you know, the Ark Royal. Who knows? You know, if you want to go fanciful, the Graf Zeppelin from Germany. And what was the other? They had 2 or 3 in the pipeline. They only got the Grafs. There we go. So if you look next to the central pylon, the VSI. Watch this. Eee. Eee. So yeah, bit on the cactus, could use an update. But I really kind of like the flight model on this because of the counter-rotating props. So the Mi, I think it's the Mi 7 or the Mi 8 is out, and that's planned to rave reviews. But the big one, of course, that everyone's talking about is Tao's Llama, following up from his Alouette from a while back. And the Llama, I'm so tempted, cats. I think it's going to be about 60 or 70 bucks Oz. But if I can get my chops back up on this and the little Got Friends Hughes 500 knockoff, I might grab that Llama, actually, because it looks cool. It not only looks cool, I mean, it's basically like, what would you call it, a sort of extended Bell 47G, or a Bell 47 on roids or something. Like this, let's take it down a bit. You just got to watch out for the power lines. Follow the river along. And the other thing I want to do is get back into gliders, because I hang around too often in the GA space, and you know, I don't do the big birds because I don't know, there's just nowhere I want to go that far or in a hurry. I just really like ambling about as I do. But and I've got the Super Connie. I don't have the what is it, DC8, DC6, DC8. DC5, that was good. The Douglas DC5 was a cool looking aircraft. Why didn't they make more of those? I think we even have one here in Oz. Anyway, so yeah, there's a few coming out, and I think that's a bit better. I think there's I know there's a name that nobody in polite society talks about, and that's MS or M Scenery and MS Scenery, because he tends to make shells and borrows heavily from others. But those shells that he makes, I will say to his credit, they look freaking good. They do look freaking cool. Quarry over yonder. There we go. So I'm not doing it justice. I mean, it's really a lovely part of the world to drive through. Once you head up to Bega, you can smell the cheese factory, which is a bit woofy, just as you used to be able to smell if you headed up north from Sydney. Around Newcastle, you'd be able to smell the Sara Lee factory. Anywhere where you've got the dairy, you know, major dairy manufacturers, it's going to get a bit of its pong on. But down this way, I love it. I just love driving up through this part of the world and stopping off for a coffee thick shake and a burger sometimes. Bit of a feed at the local rubbity, local pub, because it's, I don't know, the people up this way are really cool, really lovely. And that's a sweeping statement, I know, but I do love, there's something really quite chill. Merimbula, Pambula, up to Bega, Mystery Bay, Mystery Mountain I think it is, all the way up to Narooma. Definitely one of my favourite parts of the world, full stop. All those sexy power lines disappearing slowly but surely. In my old neighbourhood up in Sydney, Roselle, they've now got the Roselle underpass. Blew my mind. I only saw it in the local papers or the Sydney papers this morning online. Had no idea. I don't know if the old joint, I think the old joint where I used to live is still there, or places I used to live. I lived in about, I think 3 or 4 places around there for the best part of 10, 15 years. Yeah, so the mill also looks really cool. The I'm going to go MI8. Looks really cool. New developer, looks as though he's done a great job. The Taog Llama. So I am actually sort of tempted to get those puppies at some point and give them a whirl when I got the WODs. I think that's the thing. I haven't had many WODs. The only thing I did buy at the Black Friday sale was the Traffic Insight, because they're all around $7 Oz at the moment, and a couple of them are having trouble loading in, like downloading properly from the MS Marketplace, and I think the reason is because everybody's buying, everybody's smashing the server, so I'm just going to let them sit in the background and do their thing. Continue. So off in yon distance you can see the it'll be Merimbula coming up, so it's a nice short run down there. What else? There's a freeware from Milviz Blackbird. I don't know if you cats saw it up on .to. but the Freeway F86, and I haven't flown it yet. Of course I pulled it down. I also want to get Bear Studios MiG-15 if ever I see it on special, because those early swept wings, what I love about it from, you know, an aircraft nerd perspective is the arguments that not arguments, Christ almighty, there aren't enough people on the planet to even make loud voices about this rubbish, but the influence of, say, Kurt Tank's Focke-Wulf 183, and that is interesting, or the Willy Messerschmitt's P1101, which you know, the 183 did evidently get captured by the Russians. Freaking, it's just lovely. The gentle rolling hills down this way. Now I do have the new AccuSeason loaded in, and it says it's automated. There should be, no, actually no, it's summer down here. I should fly one of the northern hemispheres to see if the winter colours are kicking in. So yeah, I did buy all the traffic insight things. So West Europe, $7 Oz, 745 Oz, under 750 Oz. I think northeast, southeast, central, midwest, west and southwest, all to the princely sum of about $50 Oz, so that's about $25 US, 20 quid or whatever. It'll get you most of the traffic insight stuff if you're inclined to see it. If you want to see stuff like gliders when you're up around 6,000 feet or less, just additional traffic out and about. I think that's kind of sweet. I really did love the one I got for England, so I hoping the others will be just as rewarding, because it is nice getting caught unaware, seeing hang gliders and gliders, other little GA aircraft birtling about, rather than just the big, the heavy-duty jetliners and so on. And where you really, because like real life, you are keeping your eye out for microscopic dots travelling very, very fast. If you consider the speed you're doing with the speed they're doing, makes for unhealthy thinking. What's down here? Let's head on over now. This is one of the tributaries leading down into Merimbula. Don't want to waste the opportunity if we can do a quick river run. Ah, it's sexy. Good fun. Wibbly wobbly river, that's what we'd like to see. Climbing up, rising up to overthrow the colonising humans. Come on, river, sweep us away. That sounds very dark, sounds like a crappy Nick Cave lyric. But yeah, so the I don't know why Milviz have chucked it up there. Evidently nothing's clickable, so it's just set and forget for the most part. But you can bet I have pulled it down. I am hoping for a D-Dog F86 sooner or later. Actually, you know what? Or the Avon Sabre or whatever. But I do love those early swept wings. They're sexy. They're sexy beasts flow. Beautiful, beautiful aircraft. And of course, yeah, like I said, you've got the M Scenery one. I think that's been up around Blender for years and years. It's just added that nice paint job. There was that one that used to be up on .to as a freebie, but I believe someone's taken it down. And now you've got the Milviz one up there for free. So hopefully somebody might do some homework, of course. Jesus Christ, how privileged are we that somebody actually probably will take it, pull it apart, remodel it to get all the switches and sounds working. Or maybe they won't. Somebody will set it up as payware and still do a reasonably magnificent job. So, fair play to you all, those of you cats who do that crazy sort of thing. I wish I still had the patience and the wherewithal. Pull down Blender, kept trying to teach myself, get bored, walk away. I'm a bad human being. So this is Merimbula, and it certainly looks bloody miserable, doesn't it? But it's not. It's actually a really colourful You know, I for one, would slate this as a kind of, not Mediterranean of the south so much as it's just a lovely part of the world. It's got its own thing going on. If you're into diving, this coastline from Tathra right down is to the border of New South Wales is really quite lovely, because you'll have heard me probably bang on about it before. But yeah, up at Tathra there's a restaurant from them, because they had a whaling station down here for over 100 years down at Bega at Twofold Bay. They obviously it used to attract a lot of the sharks. So up much like around Sydney as well. So that's why you still got shark populations, a lot of it, on top of the native ones that you've got up there. But yeah, but down around here you can get some beautiful dives in, and you've got so many gorgeous fish that are just really exceptionally wonderful to dive around. That's it, we're going to bring it down at Merimbula Airport. This is a freeware, I might include it if I remember in the link. So I'm just going to bring it down gently. Hopefully I won't make too much of a fool of myself with it all. But yeah, very sweet little bit of freeware. I forget who did it. Red Baron, I suspect. Either Red Baron or who's the other cat? Look, I'll include. Shut me up. I'll just include a link, shall I? Just want to keep her at a hover if I can. Get her there. Get her there. Get her there. Come on, kiddo. Come on, Bubba. There we go. Keep on coming. Yeah, I love it. I just really got to get bloody good at these things, because they're really quite tricky. I'm really, truly crap on them. Bring her around, hopefully pop her in. Not too fast, not too fast. Because I think this actually does go into a vortex ring state. Not sure. So Merimbula up to Frog's Hollow, and that's really all I wanted to do. Honestly, all I wanted to do. I just thought, you know, why not? It's a really pretty part of the world, and there's lots of choppers up now, and I'm going to use this as my training bird to get me used to flying again. But there are some cool things up at the Black Friday sale, so I don't know, let me know what you bought, if there's anything worthwhile that you saw that I missed out on. Like I said, only the early jets and the Lex and the traffic insight stuff. And I know a lot of people don't rate the traffic insight stuff from what I've seen. They don't rate it too highly, but I like it. I think it's quite a nice touch to it all. Look, I can put this bloody down anywhere. I just want to see what aircraft we've got. You set it up for. In fact, I'm just going to. There we go. I'm happy with that. Straight into the wind. All good. Shut it down. Throttle off. Or governor off. Collective off. And that's the other thing with choppers. I was damned if I knew which key to set up for my bloody governor, which I've done now. Throttle. So all done. All good. So I've got the Daya. What else? The Diamond. Rock and roll, kill and mixture out. That's it. This thing's lovely and easy. So it's mag off, lights off. I didn't shut. Oh, yeah, all off. All off. Let's hop out, have a squeeze. Do a walk around the airfield maybe. What you got? What has you got? Oh yeah, steaming over the back there. Very cool. Does it still run? This is the newest FS Pro, and it was behaving weirdly for a while. Looks good. Shut me up, big beautiful world. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, because I think you're awesome. Okay, clan. Stay safe. Stay sane. Bye.